What's going on, everybody? This is Jesse from Seven Oaks. Just thanks for tuning in. Yeah. Today's gonna be kind of how should I put this? Touchy subject, I believe, for a million reasons. But this is actually about my firstborn, Ezendai. All right. I don't want to be too long-winded with this or trying to give you every single detail because we'll be here until Jesus comes. But this is what this is really about is the day that I woke up and realized that I wasn't the person that was completely in the right or completely in the wrong when it came to me not seeing my little girl. Just a little bit of backstory: got married super young, out of high school. Didn't have any plans to go to college. Either one of us worked a full-time job as a cook at Carrabba's, Chattanooga, and one thing led to another. Ended up having a child. Wasn't ready for one. Wasn't prepared for that. Obviously, I was 19. Yeah, 19. Anyway, 19. Then ended up moving to back to Cleveland. Then I was working at Outback, and then things were just not good. My wife wasn't working. My wife at the time wasn't working because she knew I didn't want her working at all. If she's pregnant, so I guess we had a disagreement one day, and stuff hit the fan. I ended up doing something that I sincerely will regret for the rest of my days. I didn't put anybody in the hospital or anything like that, and just it was definitely below my standard and character for who I normally am. But situation was pretty epic. But anyway, just ended up being put on child support. Parents didn't like me. Her parents didn't like me at all. And looking back on the whole situation, I guess I would have came out a lot better if I would have listened to her mother. I never forget these words, and it haunts me to this very day because I just don't listen. She said, "Do not get involved with my daughter, because as soon as she gets what she wants, she'll leave, she'll do whatever." And of course, being in high school, you know everything. It's just like, whatever, old lady, I got this. And to the ignorant and blind, listen to your parents, adults, people that have already been down that road, or they could see what the end's gonna look like. Because, man, the pain it brings today is just crazy. Anyway, since I was on child support and I lived in Cleveland, I wasn't making any money. I wasn't making next to nothing. I was making $9 an hour. I got my daughter every other weekend for Friday, Saturday, and she'll go back home Sunday. I couldn't live. After child support came out, I was making $250 a week. I was just like, I can't live off of this. So ended up relocating to Bermuda and basically just coming out of the system to where they're garnishing your wages off the top. So what I was doing I was sending the money from Bermuda to my parents. I know what you're thinking. It's like, how could you just leave? Well, it's either I starve and not be able to provide anything for my daughter or myself, because all that child support's not just spent on her. And so I ended up staying in Bermuda for on and off for like 3 years. And then one day, I was brought back by the courts because I guess they had wanted to know where I was located, because obviously I wasn't, in Cleveland at the time. And they ended up, well, her mother and her ended up moving away while I was still paying child support. Now, after I came back to Cleveland after being in Bermuda for 3 years, trying to pay off all my lawyer bills and like all the bills that I accumulated from getting a divorce, came back and instantly started garnishing my wages once again. And back into the same thing. Even though I came back with a little bit of money or whatever, I was still paying child support and not getting to see my little girl. So the reason I'm talking about this is because I don't want my little girl to see a video and I'm talking about my 2 boys and it's just not mentioned one time. So I think that's super underhanded. Even though I haven't seen her since she's 3 years old. I'm part of the blame, obviously, but she just needs to know that, Ezendai, you need to know that I think about you every day. No, I don't know who you are, and you're a beautiful young woman. And you just went 15. Your birthday just passed October 19th. I'm aware of you, but how do I even go about trying to get in contact when as soon as I try to reach out, your mom's gonna, I don't know what she's gonna do. Only God knows what that looks like, but I just want you to know I'm not out here just flexing and not thinking about you and just trying to move on with my life, because me and my parents, my family, think about you all the time. And my wife thinks about you all the time, and she has no ties in that arena. We pray for you. We do whatever we can mentally, of course, to support something that we don't know anything about. But I just want to let you know that you're loved by people that you don't even know yet. And you might be confused or in pain, or it could not bother you. I don't know where you stand with anything, but I just want to let you know I love you.